So as you guys know, recently I downsized my large workspace and I'm now in extremely smaller workspace, so everything is like in close quarters. One of the main things that I wanted to make sure that I took care of when I moved in a smaller workspace was ventilation. I'm running the Vevor XF250 AirPurifier. I'm running the Prestige R2 Pro, and I'm also running the Uninet uvdtf 3000 uvdtf printer. So there's a lot of fumes going on in this room. The main thing I wanted to do was make sure that I was breathing clean air, because we both know this stuff is untested and it could be very, very negative to our health. So not only do I use my full face mask, not only do I have ventilation going out of the window, but Vevor was nice enough to hook me up with this Vevor XF250 air purification system to make sure that I'm breathing fresh and clean air. So I got air venting out of the window, right? And then now Vevor hooked me up with this XF250. I have air running. You can see the dual purification, the dual hoses. I got one running to my DTF printer shaker baker oven, and I got one running to my Prestige R2 Pro shaker baker oven. Or when I'm running my uvdtf printer, I can point it in the direction of the uvdtf and it can suck the toxic fumes from the varnish into here and purify it so that I'm not breathing toxic fumes. It's got wheels at the bottom, so you can wheel it around the room and position it anywhere you want. There's a power button directly in the front of it, right below the Vevor XF250 logo, and you can see the dual system that you can aim the hoses directly where you want to suck the air out from. So that's a cool feature, and it does use replaceable filters, and this specific model right here comes with about 4 or 5 replacement filters, and I'm not sure exactly how often you need to replace it, but I know 4 or 5 filters is going to last me a very, very long time, because like I said, this is my secondary filtration system to my primary filtration system. All right, so it's always good to have a backup. The way the universe works is you get what you give. Oftentimes we're so busy receiving, and we're not putting anything back out. So eventually there'll be nothing for us to receive. So with that being said, if you're a small business and you're wondering why nobody's patronizing your business, maybe you should look at yourself and ask yourself, am I patronizing other small businesses? That's why we need to support each other. So with that being said, I'm a small business and I offer DTF transfers on my website, allenawade.com. If you're a small business and you're oftentimes purchasing DTFs from larger companies and you're not supporting smaller companies, then why would another small business, or another business for that matter, or anybody for that matter, support you when you're not even supporting small businesses? So this is just one more add-on to my situation in my close quarters that helps me, not only myself though, but my family, breathe nice, clean, fresh air. So if you're in the market to get a filtration system, then I encourage you to look for the best filtration system that you can, and do like me and double up on your filtration. Have one system venting directly to the thing going out the window, and have another backup system venting the air and purifying the air that's already in the room. And I'm not going to stop there, guys, but for right now, since I plugged this in, plugs into a 120 volt house outlet, I have noticed in the room that it is significantly, it feels like and it smells like I'm breathing significantly cleaner air. So that was one of the main concerns that I have. So thank you, Vevor, for hooking me up with the XF250 from Vevor. I'm going to go ahead and point the extractor to me so you guys can hear the air that it's sucking out. I'm not sure if the mic is going to pick it up, but listen. I'm not sure if the microphone is picking that up, but I know for sure I can feel air being sucked into the system. All right, and right here on the front, like I said, there's a power button. I can just, oh, I didn't even know that I can actually switch modes and make it suck even more. It's pulling even more air now. I didn't even know that was an option. Let me see. it got even more powerful again, and there are several different modes, guys. I didn't even know that. Now it's powering down, and when it powers down, you can go ahead and unclip this right here and take this off, and that's where it houses the filters inside of here. It's got an outside filter and an inside filter, and this right here is the filter that you would change. It comes with several of them. So right here you can just take this filter out and replace it as need be, but this is a brand new one, so I'm not going to replace it yet. Put that back in there, put that back on here, clip it back in, aim it where you want it to purify, turn it back on. Alright, turn it up, and you're ready to go. Filtering the air. Easy. Look, you can see right here, it actually came with a 4-pack of filters, and the thing I like about it is these filters can't be that expensive to replace because it's only a small little 4-pack, it's only a small little foam. So I like the fact that it's not the expensive filters that other filtration systems, you have to replace these big bulky things that are like $100-something each. These little 4-pack right here gotta be really, really inexpensive. So I think I'm going to be using this for a nice long amount of time to filter the air out in this room. Now let me read off some stats to you from Vevor's website and the email that I got. Right now, this unit on Vevor's website retails for $306.99. It says $255.99 deal after registering. So I guess you register for their website and you get $255. You get it for $255.99. But also, you can use this code VEVT5. VEV, T like Thomas 5. That's V like Victor, E like Edward, V like Victor, T like Thomas, number 5, and you get 5% off of that purchase, guys. Listen, I can't emphasize to you guys how important it is to vent your air when you are doing DTF, or if you're doing uvdtf. Really, really important, guys. Like, you can feel it in your system if you're breathing these fumes, and years of exposure, God knows what could happen. So while you're investing in all these expensive pieces of equipment, it's really, really important to take a moment and make a little investment in something that's going to protect your health, because without your health, nothing even matters. Nothing even matters. None of this stuff matters. Making money doesn't matter. Suddenly everything else is minute if your health is in jeopardy. All right, so make sure you pick yourself up, not only your first air filtration system or air purifying system, air filtration system, but also air purifying system like I did. All right, have a backup for your backup so that you can make sure that you are breathing clean, fresh air. Thank you, Vevor. I appreciate it.